Back in my day, as in the days when I was in elementary school, teachers were allowed to beat you. Well, no, they weren't. Corporal punishment allowed them to be able to swat you or paddle you, different things. It varied from state to state and from school to school. If you got out of line, disrespectful things like that, et cetera, et cetera. And some people think that should still be allowed in all the schools. And sometimes maybe I agree. But the biggest disagreement for me is teachers are people. And people get emotional, angry, frustrated, and some can handle that frustration and anger better than others. And those who can't handle it end up beating, and they're the reason why corporal punishment probably isn't nationwide and statewide and all that stuff anymore. Although I know it is in some places, but not the places that I live. So I already told you guys about the second grade story where a second grade teacher tried to spank me and my cousin, and it turned into a laughing fest, which was awesome. If you haven't seen that video, go back and look at it because it was just too funny. But in the third grade, that teacher was one of those teachers that probably is why corporal punishment ultimately ended in a lot of places, because she would hit you whenever and with whatever. She tried to hit a kid with a book, swung it really hard. Thankfully, he had quick reflexes. She had a belt. She had a paddle. She had something that looked like a chair leg. She used a yardstick that she was supposed to be teaching us stuff with, like math and geometry. But hey, another story. So I had enough, and my third grade brain concocted a way to get rid of these items. You are not hitting us with this stuff anymore. So in the back of our classroom, there was this vent thing that I think led to an incinerator, because that's where the heat came from in the wintertime. So I took the yardstick in the back of the classroom and held it over this vent. And I think she even looked my way. I think I really remember her making eye contact with me. But the moment she turned away, I let go of the yardstick into the incinerator furnace thingy. You ain't hitting us with that no more, because you darn sure weren't teaching us a whole bunch of stuff with it. But I digress. So the other items, the belt, the paddle, the chair leg, and I don't know if it was something else, but I remember those three specific items. She kept those in her desk that was in the front of the room. And she left the room for some reason. I don't remember why she left the room, but I do remember going up to the front of the room, and the everybody was still in there, but I didn't care at that point. I just wanted her to see me. And I don't think anybody snitched on me, but I took all of those items, all of them, put them in a bag, and went to the back of the classroom and just waited. And when we got out of class, and we went home, I took those items and went to the back of my grandma's yard. In the back, she had some kind of landfill dump thing that had a whole bunch of trash and tires and other stuff that would occasionally get burned. And I took all of these items, we had this bin, this cover thing, and I put the belt, the paddle, the chair leg thing all back there and covered it up, because you were not hitting us with that stuff anymore. I'm sick of that. Done. And I don't remember if anybody ever told on me, because I never got in trouble for it. I never got a SWAT board. I don't think we ever got hit again after that, because she ain't had those items. I could be mistaken, but I don't remember any more corporal punishment after that. But that was my foray into saving third graders' rights and bottoms at the same time. You will not hit us anymore. True story.